by the Nightbot in the stream chat. Oh yes. Okay, so in terms of characters, like they're both going their mains. Right now they're doing their rock, paper, scissors and picking stage, it looks like. It's going to be very interesting who wins rock, paper, scissors and what stage they do go to, because I know that, of course, Rosalina can kill very early off the top of the stage. And I suppose that, you know, Villager can kill quite early off the side of the stage. So this is going to really affect things. And of course, platforms as well is going to make comboing easier, perhaps, depending on where we go. Okay, so one Smash Field. This is a fairly balanced stage, as we all know. The Blast Zone whips are pretty decent. They're not too close, not too far. And as well as that, yeah, it's just like the whip for the stage itself allows for Villager to run away a bit, but Rosalina doesn't have to chase him too hard. That said though, Rosalina can play this match defensively if you think about it. And I am going to be actually quite curious to see who is going to be more of the aggressor in this matchup. If I had to say one of them, I would say Villager is going to have to put in the work to chase Rosalina. Or Rosalina will go in when she gets like the throws, when she gets in a little bit. Hope for you, I'm not sure if he's on the PR or not, but he's definitely a top 15 or so player in my opinion. For those of you in the stream chat who's curious about him. Because he just gets really high results when he does bother to enter. Rosalina with the F throw, opting to keep Villager off stage. Nice forward airs and pressure from Luigimitsu, keeping Rosalina in the air, although she does land. Both players are neutral, there's a bit of a scuffle. Rosalina fishing for the up airs, which do kill quite early. Interesting approach option from Mitsu, opting to just literally approach and then go for the great jab that he has available at his disposal, which I believe actually leads into forward air combos. I'm not sure if it's true or not though. Mitsu with the shield pressure, just jabbing away. This is currently, we currently have the Rosalina up by 1 stock, so DX17 doing very well at the moment. Although Villager can kill at any moment, considering how light Rosalina is, and his powerful, his potent kill options. And there we go, back air, job done. Let us proceed. So it's a very close game again suddenly. Rosalina slipping off stage a bit, trying to set something up, but doesn't really work out. Villager trying to land with a down air, but just getting pushed off the side of the stage. Oh, here comes the down airs from Rosalina. That does in fact spike, so despite his great up B, Villager is going to need to be careful not to get caught by that. Nice back air from Villager, or it might be forward air. Didn't quite catch which direction he was facing at first. Villager with a flurry of forward airs, typical of any Morobito really. Any Villager is going to really want to do that. Although the better ones, of course, do it a bit safer. Now we see that was very interesting. He forward aired, landing right in front of Rosalina, which is a bit dangerous in some ways, but then landed directly into his jabs, which of course are so fast that it's hard to really punish Villager in time if you're not expecting that to be something that's going to happen. Rosalina down being, just absorbing the forward airs from Villager. Villager now with the stage control, pushing Rosalina off stage. Both players reset to neutral. You find a lot of the time villagers love to side B in neutral because it just helps them get a bit more stage control and apply pressure against their opponent. Wow, and just out of nowhere, perhaps it was a roll read actually, Villager F-smashing to the left and just capturing Rosalina, I believe, and when she just rolled to the left. So that first game now has gone to Luigimitsu. Good stuff to Adam and his Villager. I know that DX17 is quite a hard player to even take the game off of. He does normally do very well in bracket, and I think he does normally take sets off of Mitsu, if I recall correctly. Let's see if Mitsu can maintain his current performance. Or will DX17 turn up the heat now? Dash attack from Rosalina, leading into a bit of a weak spot up air, but it's damaged nonetheless. And now she's controlling the ledge with her exceptionally deadly ledge guarding. Villager still not resetting to neutral and still not making it back onto the center of the stage. He tries to forward on stage, but that's not going to work against Rosalina. She has too many good options against forward onto stage. Villager throwing out a side B, just trying to set up to create some kind of chaos and turmoil so he can reset the situation. He's still getting pushed up and away. Now on the opposite side of the stage, Villager going in with a surprise approach into that slow-ass grab. He's still throwing out the forward airs, but not many of them are connecting at all. This isn't too different a percentage in terms of where the players are at right now. But Villager's going to need to be careful that he doesn't slip behind too much, because he is behind against Rosa just at this moment. Rosalina just effortlessly keeping Mitsu out. It seems like a completely different game from before. Although she was DX17 was controlling the game quite well in the early half of game 1, I guess. Nice up smash punish against Mitsu's jump. It just seems like no matter what option he picks, especially the forward airs from on the ledge, he just gets punished for them. Now, despite him picking the jump option and getting punished for it, I still would like to see Mitsu do more jumps, more get-ups, more rolls, and not Fair onto stage as much, because Fair just gets walled out by Rosalina too easily, and then she can kind of just get into punishes against him. And I think a lot of players really at this point do know that Mitsu likes to fair you regularly. Mitsu controlling Rosalina's landing options and fairing her off stage from the top platform. Great stuff, getting a kill to just reset everything back to where it really needed to be at. This is now again anybody's game, although as I said that, Rosalina racks Villager up to 50, 60, 70%. And there we go. The up air, just like I mentioned before, it does kill really early, even on Smash Field. That was sick stuff from DX17. You know, I got to big him up for that. Yeah. That's 1-1 now. That's 1-1. Good stuff to both players, although DX17 has, in fact, as we can see, turned the heat up. So let's see where Mitsu's going to take DX17. This is very interesting, actually. I've noticed Mitsu loves to go the battlefield. He gets to live a long time. The platforms shelter him from things, it seems. I'm not sure why else. Maybe you guys want to throw in some other reasons why. But yeah, you know, it's like, why not, basically. It is a great battle, a great stage for Villager. And the question here is going to be, how much shenanigans is DX17 going to pull out with his Rosalina against Villager now, using these platforms? Because I know he has got some throw into up air nonsense that really works well for him. Although I've only seen that on Talon City, so I'm not sure how well it works for him here on Battlefield. Lovely little F smash from Villager. He gets away with it mostly for free, although he gets punished soon after for something else. Now, I did notice earlier that Villager, seemingly he can actually down air as he lands into the platform, so that kind of gives him another interesting landing option. Now he can jump and down air and maybe kind of pull off those sneaky attacks a little bit more easily that perhaps DX17 won't suspect. Although, again, if he misses it, he's going to get punished. Very close, only 3% difference right now, although Villager's percent now creeping up. You see, forward throw. I've noticed Ben loves controlling stage and just pushing Villager off as soon as he possibly can. He likes to get those kills as early as possible, it seems. Both players having a scuffle in the middle of the stage. Villager rolling behind. That's a bit of a dangerous option because better players do tend to anticipate that you're going to get up and roll behind. But to be honest, at this level of play, if you can roll and not be suspected of wanting to do that because of being decent yourself, then you've got to do that. Just do whatever they don't expect. Villager not getting punished for his landing. Again, we see the ledge jump into fair. He didn't get punished for it that time, though. I am worried, though, that he's using it so often. Luigimitsu's Villager. This is very interesting. Now Rosalina's getting pushed off stage. Both players still at 2 stock. Villager at the worst percentage, although both players, I suppose you could say they're both really at kill percent, depending on what's being used at least. Villager racking up the percentages. He gets up into, was that a roll? Roll get up? Very, very slow due to the higher percentages. When you are at higher percent, for anyone that doesn't know, your roll does seem to be a bit slower as you roll up from the ledge onto stage. Although, props to Mitsu for getting away with it, to be honest. You see the tree? He's not going to chop that down. He just wants the axe. He wants the axe. He gets the down air against Rosalina's Very straightforward recovery, although as an interesting twist of fate, Rosalina clips Villager off of the stage. I'm not sure what move that was, but that is now a nice tight little lead for DX17 and his Rosalina. This could spell the end of the game. This could spell doom for Mitsu if he doesn't seal this off equally against Mitsu's Villager right now. Mitsu very carefully, cautiously heading to the left side of the stage. Comes in with a down air, punishing whatever it was that Rosalina was doing. I think it was the absorb attack, as we saw again just there. Up throw, up air, doesn't connect. Villager opting for the air dodge. Looks like it wasn't true there, and Villager is able to escape with a buffered air dodge. He will have to be careful in the future though. Will he air dodge or jump in the later percents? Forward air. Villager with stage control. He goes for the bowling ball twice. It misses. Misses both times. Back air. Doesn't connect. Villager just taking his time, hobbling around in front of Rosalina. He knows he has to be very careful when he picks his shots, and he picks the right shot just there. Now this is still a 70% deficit for Mitsu. I can't help but be a little bit partial because he is my boy, he is my little brother. But to be honest, this is looking like Ben's game. This is looking like it's going to go to the Rosalina. Villager rolling behind again. We've seen that twice in the last few minutes, but it did work. It worked again. So why not? Rolling again. Villager just keeping Rosalina out with the projectiles, but it's not working very effectively because Rosalina is exceptionally good against projectiles. She has got the absorb. Back air. Rosalina with the stage control. Villager just about pushes Rosalina off. Lands, but again gets knocked into the air. Forward air. Side B. This is a bit closer than before, but it's still, there's a lot of work. Mitsu has a lot of work cut out for him right now because he is basically at kill percent. Nice dash attack from DX17. He is controlling the stage yet again, and that is a bad position to be in against Rosalina of all characters. Mitsu now has Rosalina in the air. He has to capitalize. He does not. Both players shielding each other quite a lot, but just getting small punishes, small percentage hitboxes against each other. I can barely even commentate this right now. Villager opting to run in with the nair and then back off. Very safe option, but didn't quite work out and get him damage. Although he has got a hit just after that. He gets knocked up. Whoa, Rosalina was off stage. He gets knocked up to the top of the blast zone. That's 2 games to Ben, to DX17. And his very intimidating Rosalina. Great stuff, Ben. Great stuff. The better player won. Kind of, maybe. That was losers, callers, guys. Mitsu is out of the tournament.